this video I'm going to show you how you can create alert buttons just like this. Okay, alert buttons, when you hover around the buttons you have the background colors changing. Okay, so we're going to achieve this using HTML CSS. Okay, so I'm going to do this one step at a time. Now if you are with me, let's commence. So I'm going to take this out completely. Okay, and I'm also going to take this out. Okay, using our editor, you can go ahead and save this, save as. Okay, so index.html. We have saved this, we have this on our desktop, so let's begin. Okay, first I'm going to declare the document type. I'm going to declare the document type, which is HTML, so I'm going to say okay, doc type HTML, the HTML tag. Okay, next we have our head tag. Okay, so next we're going to define the meta type. So we'll say meta name is equal to viewport content is equal to width, device width, okay, and the initial scale is equal to 1. Okay, so next we're going to start off with our CSS styling, and to do that we're going to say style tag. Okay, so our first class here is going to be our button. So we're going to style it. First we're going to say border. We have no border for this. Okay, the font color is going to be white. Padding 14 pixel by 28 pixel. Okay, so the font size will be at 16 pixel. So we're going to say font size (16 pixel), and the cursor style is pointer. So we're going to say cursor pointer is there already. Okay, so next we are going to style the respective button type. So we're going to have first we're going to style success, defining the different style for this. So I'm going to say success as a class. Okay, the background color. Okay, the background color for this, we're going to, okay, let's see, Okay, let me give it this color. We're going to change this. Right click and say quick edit. I need this to be green. Okay, okay, a bit dark green. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Okay, so next we're going to define the hover property for the success button, and to do that we're simply going to say success.success hover. Okay, background color for this also, so I can simply copy the whole of this, then paste it here quickly. Okay, but in this case I'm going to change the hover. I want it to be a bit darker once we hover around this, so I'm going to come down and select something much more darker. I think I'm okay with this. Fine, so we are good here. And next we are going to also define a different button entirely, which we'll call the info button. So to do that I'm going to say .info. Okay, also going to define the background color for it and also the hover, so I can simply do this. I'm going to copy this completely from this point and I will paste it here. Okay, changing the respective color. So for the hover I'm going to change this, giving it blue color. For the info, okay, so I'm giving the blue color a bit lighter. I think I'm okay with this. Okay, I'm going to change this to info. I'm also going to change the hover color, make it darker here. So I think it's fine with this. This is fine on hover. Fine, so we are good here. So next I'm going to style the warning button. I'm going to style the warning button. So to do that I'm going to say dot warning as a class. Okay, dot warning. So I'm going to also paste here, and for the warning we're going to use the orange color. So I'm going to style this, quick edit. We need orange color. Okay, I think we are there. So I'm going to use this. I'm okay with this. So I'm going to change this to warning. I'm also going to work on this. I want it to be darker. Okay, so I think I'm fine with this. So this is fine. So next we are going to style the next button, which is the danger button. Okay, the danger button. So to do that I'm also going to say dot danger. Okay, I'm also going to paste these properties and do a quick edit on them. For the danger button, of course, I'm going to use red. I'm going to use red color for this. So I'm going to use this. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. I'm going to change this to danger and also do a quick edit for the hover property. Make it a bit darker. Okay, I think I'm okay here. Okay, so next we're going to style the next button, which we'll call the default button. So I'm going to give it a class name, default. Okay, so I'm going to also paste and make quick changes, quick edits. You always right click to do this. Going to go for the gray color here. Coming this way, should be lighter here. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. So I'm also going to change this. I'll call it default, and I'll edit this quickly. Quick edit and make it darker. I think I'm okay with this. So we are done with our styling. So quickly I'm going to bring in the body for our HTML. So I'm going to close the head. Next we are going to bring in our HTML content, and to do that we're going to begin with the body tag. Say body. Okay, I'm going to introduce the header tag. Okay, and I'll say alert button. Okay, so next we're going to bring in the buttons proper, assigning the various classes to them as defined above. So I'm going to quickly say button class equal to class defined for the first class success. Okay, so I'm going to do this and quickly bring in content. This is success. Okay, so now that we've done this, I can now go ahead and copy this quickly. I'm going to copy this, paste it here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly change this. So for the next describe above here, above we said info, so I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this quickly. I'll call it info, and I'll change this to info. Okay, and the class btn info, content info. So I'll also do this to the next button, which is the warning button. So I'm going to change this to warning as defined in our class above, and this is going to be warning. Okay, now after this we have the danger button, so I'm going to edit this. I'll call it danger. I'll call this danger. Okay, so lastly we have our default button style, so I'm going to also paste it here, and I'll call it default. Okay, so with this we've come to the end of creating these various buttons, and we have the body tag closed here. Lastly, we're closing our HTML tag, which we have done here. So quickly I'm going to go through this to be sure we have our syntaxes right. Okay, I can go ahead and save, and I'll open this up, and here we go. So we have our success, info, warning, danger button. We have default here. Okay, we have the default. You can see that the color here is not so sharp, so I can do a quick edit here. Okay, for the default, that's for the background color, make it a bit darker. Okay, I think this is fine, so I'm going to quickly save this, refresh, and we have it. Okay, so if you hover around this button, you can see the colors changing, the background color, just like we've defined here. We have them changing, they're all changing, and this is fine. So this is how you design alert button using CSS. Thank you, and see you in my next video.